everyone, welcome back to another one of my cryptocurrency update videos, and today I'm doing XRP. Sorry I've been a bit absent the past few days, just been super busy, new job and finding a house and paperwork, and oh my god, it's crazy. But anyway, starting on the daily time frame for XRP, and as you can see, a few weeks ago I drew out this triangle pattern, these pink lines here and here, like a symmetrical triangle pattern if you will. And I've just adjusted it now because I just had to update that. You should always update your charts. Don't worry about moving lines. You have to move the lines while the chart progresses. And we have just now hit the bottom and held this line as support here, this part of the triangle as support. So it's good signs, you know. We've came up, we've come back down in the triangle. We're using the triangle as we should. We are heading towards the apex now. The apex is just the end of the pattern, so we are awaiting a breakout, which will go either one way or the other way. That's the only way. That's the only thing that can happen. It can either go up or it can go down, and we use our indicators and our fibs to determine where it's going to go and how far it's going to go in that direction. So I'll add the fibs on in a moment, but from here we can see we've kind of done one bottom, so we could actually be kind of making a double bottom here, like a little one, to make us up. And then hopefully break out of here and head up. That's our main goal, right? We want to go up. I want the charts to go up. Yeah, so we want the charts to go up. We just have to, it just depends on Bitcoin. It depends on the charts, literally. And it depends on the DXY as well. The DXY is just the dollar, basically. And we want dollar to be going down for the cryptos to go up. But anyway, so we still are in this technical target here to reach $1.28. That is because we have broken out of our bullish pattern here inside of the symmetrical triangle. And once we break out of that triangle, our next target is here because it's at the top of the falling wedge, which is our technical target for that pattern. So we are still in this target here, but obviously we've got some smaller targets on the way. For example, if I measured this W pattern from resistance right down, we'll probably make a bottom around here, but I will do the line down to the lowest point, put it on the breakout, and that takes us to 90 cents. So that's our technical target inside of this pattern here, inside the symmetrical triangle, which would then bring us above both moving averages. And once we've come above the 20 and the 55, we then head to the 200 moving average at 93 cents, which comes closer and closer to breaking out of this symmetrical triangle here. So let's add some fibs on now. I'll start with the downwards fibs, and then I will add some fibs to the upside as well. So I'm going to go swing low to swing high. Fabulous. So we lost a 0.618 here, and as we know, once the 0.618 is lost, you head to the 1 as a minimal downside target, which we have done. Had a bit of a range here on the 1, and now we've kind of broken above it, tapped the 786, kind of coming back down to the 1 again, which could then be forming our second bottom for our triangle pattern. For our W pattern, that could be 1 bottom, 2 bottom, working our way back up the fibs. But obviously we also could range between these two levels, the 786 and the 1. Got a lot of resistance, got a lot of support here. So the support at the 1 fib level is good. So if we can hold 74 cents, we'll be looking really good for continuation. Obviously, if you lose the 1, you head to the 1618, which is at 61 cents. I don't see that happening because we are in, well, there's a lot of reasons. We've got the falling wedge and we've had a breakout, which is a bullish pattern. We've got our symmetrical triangle, which we are holding the support down here. So it's looking good, you know, it really, honestly, even though we've dipped a little bit, it's still looking really, really positive. But yeah, and obviously if we did lose the 1, we could get stopped out any one of these levels here because we've got our weekly support at 64 cents. We've got the 1414 at 65 and the 1272 at 68. But that only comes into question when you lose the 1. Obviously, we want to break above the 1, break above the 786, and we do want to really get above this 0.618 here. And if we did make this W pattern, our target was at about here, about the 382, so that would bring us above the 0.618. So we really want to be getting above 84 cents ultimately, but for now, we just need to be holding 74 cents at the 1 fib level. So I'm going to get rid of those fibs now. I'm going to add some more positive fibs on. So still on the daily time frame, guys, just letting you know. So I'm zooming out a little bit, and I'm literally going to go from this point up here right down to this bottom wick down here. Drag it out slightly. There we go. So let's find some upward targets now. Let's just keep it positive. Let's see where we're going to be going once we work our way up the fibs. So as you can see, we're on this 283 right now, just underneath it actually. So it'd be really positive to get above that 236 We're above this yellow line, which is the weekly support. So if we can get above 77 cent, we're looking positive. Obviously, we may come down to create that other bottom here, but ultimately breaking above the neckline, bringing us above the 236. Next, probably heading up to the 382 and the 5. That's where around where our moving averages are. So we could have a range in between here for a while, bringing us to the apex of this triangle pattern. So then we could come up to the 0618 once breaking out. Once we've hit the 0618, we're heading to the 1. That brings us to our technical target at $1.28, bit above $1.35. And ultimately, when you hit the 1, you go to the 1618. So we have an ultimate target here at $2.10, which is fantastic. Let me just put that on there so everyone can remember. $2.10, that's our ultimate target. Obviously, if we overshoot that, we're even looking at the 2414 at $3.75, which would be incredible. Obviously, we have to hit this fib first, but this only comes into play once we've kind of gotten above the 0618. But it's still a fib's, still, you know, still accurate. So let's see what happens. Go one way or the other. Let's head on to the 4 hour now. See if we've got anything different here. Oh, okay. God, I need to like zoom in now. Crazy. Okay, so we're seeing this area a lot closer now. And this, we can see how key this yellow line is here for continuation to the upside, this weekly support level. We've used it as a lot of resistance, failed to break above multiple times here, so that ultimately we went down. Came back above, broke above, kind of not a fake out, but we did break and broke straight back under. And we're using it as a bit of resistance here as well, and we failed to break above, so now we're dropping down. So now on the 4 hour, if we do come down and make that second bottom, I'd love to see us getting above both of these moving averages here and above this weekly support level, because that to me shows we're going to continue to the 200 moving average up here at 83 cents. So that's all on the 4 hour, really just a quick one there. I've done a lot of analysis on the daily today, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe and comment down below, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.